Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Mega Drive game, or in the case of Darkstar here, a Genesis game.
How can you make a game based on Pocahontas?
Well, I
Well,
know. How are you going to make a live action film out of Winnie the Pooh?
well, the thing
Oh,
is,
yeah.
oh, and by the way, that looks pretty great for Genesis graphics. Anyway, yeah, this is made by Virgin Interactive, the same guys who made the Pinocchio game, the Aladdin game for the Mega Drive. Basically, they were making all the Genesis adaptations of the Disney movies that were coming out. And yes, basically they were told to make a Pocahontas game. Basically, what they did, instead of making it a platformer like usual, they made it a more puzzle, a more slow and methodical kind of game, where you have to solve puzzles. The problem is that the puzzles are about as complex as they're a kindergarten like a kindergartner could solve these puzzles.
Well, it's a game made for kids back in the day where
Again,
puzzles were
no.
not very engaging.
Again, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Kids deserve more than that.
Yeah, but remember the time this game was made, but the gaming industry was not that generous,
Indeed.
But puzzles games were made in the shape like King's Quest.
Yeah. All right. Seek them out and let them guide you. Basically, according to the sorcerer guy, there's animal spirits that can help us. So, yeah, let's look for them, I guess. Pocahontas and Miko can help each other solve puzzles. Press C to switch between them. So yeah, we play as Pocahontas and Miko.
Okay.
Okay, so first puzzle. Pocahontas has to get up here, but she can't. So Miko has to climb here and push that rock for her. Yes, that's our first.
Okay.
That's our first.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Oh, we have also collectibles.
The collectibles, those collectibles are, if you collect enough collectibles, you'll get a password at the end of the stage. So it's a good, so unless you're an experienced player at this game like I am, you better, or of course, well, by this point you can just play the SEGA on an emulator and use hits. So,
Sure.
however, I'm gonna be showing off the.
It reminds me a lot of, what's the name, Out of This World.
And yes, the music is playing as Colors of the Wind, the main theme. Anyway, yeah, basically it's all about how both of them collaborating to get across obstacles and shit. It's a very simple game, but it's competent. Some animals have special powers. By helping them, Pocahontas can become stronger. Yeah, here's an interesting thing. You know how in the movie Pocahontas could run, jump, and all that shit?
Yeah.
Well, in here, she can't do shit unless she has an animal spirit that gives her that power. For example, she can't run unless she has the deer spirit. I'm not even kidding. Apparently, humans need spirits of animals to run. That's a new one.
It reminds me of Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Dwebs, have you seen the Pocahontas movie?
Yeah, but I can't remember that much about it.
That's because it's one of the blandest Disney movies
Yeah.
I've all made. Like seriously, its message is
Even
about.
even its racism, it's even bland.
Basically, Dwebs, it's like if Neil Blomkamp made a Disney movie. It's about as subtle as a fucking punch in your face.
And they're all the same. They're all the same film.
Well, it's only one film in this case, so we can't really say that. Basically, Dwebs, basically, Dwebs, racism is bad and shit. Yeah, this is pretty much just written for kids, now that I think about it. Except much more whimsy, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
You have to find the deer and free him to earn his special ability. Okay, so the B button jumps, the C button is used to switch between both characters, and the other one is used to, by Pocahontas, the A button to help animals, which we'll see eventually. But now I'm using Miko so I can try to get there so I can get those power-ups. Meanwhile, while that's going on, Dwebs, by all means, so you don't remember anything about Pocahontas? Like, do you at least remember the songs?
No.
Okay, fine. Darkstar, what's your experience with the Disney's Pocahontas?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Could you speak a little louder?
I said, I guess another way of putting it is, I've seen it, but I don't talk about my experiences.
Ah, okay. Okay, it's kind of hard for me.
So Darkstar's experiences with this is. Come
on, babes.
That's all I could hear.
Wiz, you know what this means. you get a penalty game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting through the net is your punishment.
Overruled, I'm the judge.
It happens.
Pretty fluent animation.
Yeah,
it's because
I was not expecting this kind of gameplay in a Disney interactive game.
Yeah, it's because this was one cool thing about Disney games back in the day, where Walt Disney themselves made the animation for their games made by Virgin Interactive, which gave them incredibly fluid animations.
What?
No, I'm not like. Did you notice at the beginning of the game was that logo? Funcom, Walt Disney's feature animation services. Like they had a specific animation studio specifically for these games.
No, yeah, I know, but you said Walt Disney made all this.
No, I mean the Walt Disney Company, not
Yeah,
Disney
because
the
he
man.
died in the 60s.
Well,
it's a bit hard.
Okay, fine.
Walt
Whatever.
Disney came back from the grave to do these games.
No, Wibbs, the official version is they defrosted him.
Okay, so basically, Funcom, aka the studio that Disney formed specifically for these games, they made the animation for this game, which is why it looks. In fact, this is kind of something that I wish Disney would still be made today, because it would make the adaptations of their games pretty awesome.
Yeah, now when I think about it, aside from collaborating with Square on Kingdom Hearts, what the hell is doing Disney Interactives these days?
Hold on, publishing. Hold on. I'll tell you later. Let me just.
They've licensed.
Aside from Disney Infinity, maybe.
They've licensed the Star Wars games out to EA.
Yeah, let's just say here. You earned the spirit of the deer. Now you can run faster and jump further.
So she basically drank an energy drink.
Yeah. Okay. Remember how Pocahontas fell every time she steps on that floorboard that's right there?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Okay, there's that deer that you can press start to see which spirits you have. So yeah, this is running, and you can press A a second time to run even faster. All right, check this out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm running faster. Okay, so let's try running over that plank. Why not?
Okay.
So yeah, if I run for that plank, I don't fall, because that's logic. That's logic. If you remember.
I love how you're showing off.
I'm pretty sure Isaac knew.
All right, let's try walking. Let's try walking into it. Okay. Moral of the story: if you have to get by something that will clearly not hold your weight, just run through it, because clearly that's the right thing to do.
Run over it, yeah.
Forget logic. We
Okay, every time you jump, it looks like you're about to fall into a bottomless pit.
Okay, so now I've helped otters can swim and dive. Try to help them play to earn their special ability, which I just did. I pushed that rock that was stopping them, and there we go.
Thank you, topped it off here.
And now I got the spirit of the otter. Again, I don't remember this happening in the movie, but sure.
If this happened in the film, the movie would have been over quicker.
You found the spirit of the otter. Let's save it for the actual movie commentary of Pocahontas.
Oh boy.
When did that film come out?
96, if I recall.
96.
Because it was one year before,
actually, the movie came out in 95. The game is the one that came out in 96.
Oh, okay, so it's 1 year. I confused one. Oh.
The
game transformed into Echo the Dolphin.
The movie Disney released in 1996 was The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh well.
Wait, so when did Hercules came out?
1997.
97 or 98, I believe.
Oh yeah, funny story about Pocahontas. This and Lion King were being made at the same time.
Yeah.
And Disney thought this would be the film that people would love and remember forever.
I don't trust me. I personally, I didn't like either film, but that's a discussion for another time. Anyway, what I just caught was a piece of Pocahontas' necklace, the necklace she wears in the movie. Well, basically, if I get all of those, I actually forgot what happened. Let me check, actually, because I got all of them in this playthrough.
Bonus.
Okay, so basically now that I have the spirit of the otter, not only can I... Okay, remember at the beginning of the movie where she does that incredibly perfect 90 degrees dive that's humanly impossible?
Yeah.
Well, now that we have the spirit of the otter, we can do that too. So yeah, I guess that's the explanation, Teo. The reason she can do such a perfect, humanly impossible dive is because she has an animal spirit in her.
Of course. Nightwolf will be so
There you go.
proud.
See? Perfect. 90 degrees dive. Because that's possible.
I suppose so.
Okay, so...
I think if it keeps like that, I think the game may be even more racist than the movie.
Okay, well, what time are you guys at?
10:29.
30,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm behind.
you're always behind.
Yeah, 10:44.
You're all behind. All of you. And I just made me think of Beavis and Butthead.
I'm at 10:44.
Oh, actually, we've already passed that part. Sorry.
God damn it! I'm catching Jover's habits. I go far too short. 11:01 then.
All right, hold on. Basically, I'm pushing Miko and click. Basically, I'm pushing Miko to the other side because Miko can swim.
Oh, Toy Story came out the same year the Pocahontas film did.
Yeah. Basically, Teo, since you were asking, 1991 would be actually 89 would be Little Mermaid. 90 would be The Rescuers Down Under. 91 would be.
No. Yeah, I know. I just confused 1 year because I thought originally that Hunchback was after Hercules. Instead, it's before.
It's before, yeah.
Yeah, just that. Don't worry. I know the rest of the schedule. Then it's after Hercules, it's Mulan, and so on.
Tarzan and all
I
that shit.
don't think I've seen either Rescuers film.
Don't bother with the first one.
The first one is more story-driven. The second one is more action-packed.
Right.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree with Doug here. I actually found the first one pretty fucking boring. Like the second one is so much more fun and epic. Anyway.
I think both have their respect, merits, and things. Basically, I like things and dislike things in both, respectively. But that's another topic for another day.
Okay, so basically, so yeah, that thing with the frog is I have to use Pocahontas to drive away that frog into the water, and so that Miko can use these willows as platforms.
Okay.
Okay, so I've also come here so that the bird, basically, in case you didn't notice, that bird will not let Miko go by for some reason unless Pocahontas comes here and, I guess Pocahontas tells the bird that it's okay and shit. Okay, I hate this part because the problem with this is that Miko's jumping controls are weird and it's really kind of hard to
Let me guess, it's even combined with poor hit detection on the platforms.
That too, yeah. See? Like, this doesn't feel very natural.
The good old era, when these console games were brutal as fuck.
Well, this game is not brutal, this game is easy as shit. Like,
no, I mean, brutal in this kind of regard, pinpoint precision jumps you have to make.
Yeah. Okay, so basically I'm going ahead with Miko, still trying to get those power-ups.
Power up! Power up!
Well, seeing Miko with an heavy machine gun will be very weird.
Alright.
But yeah, what I also asked before, when you said to hold on, is aside from collaborating with Kingdom Hearts and maybe I think Disney Infinity, what the hell is this Interactive doing?
They're licensing out random developers to make adaptations of their games. Like, for example, there was a Big Hero 6 game, there was a Tangled game, there was a Wreck-It Ralph game.
Yeah, I know, but they don't seem to be either good or bad enough to be remembered. They're just anonymous.
No, they're not. Like, it's a shame too because they actually used to when Virgin, again, back then it was Virgin Interactive who did all the games, and Virgin Interactive actually put effort into the games they were making.
Well, not only that, not just that. You're really talking about the SNES, Mega Drive era. A couple of PlayStation games were made by Traveler's Tales, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. There was also the Hercules game for the PlayStation, which
made by all people, Activision.
And it was surprisingly awesome, actually.
Yep, I'm actually planning on to recording it someday.
Oh, really? Awesome. I actually have it on my PS3, so.
Me too. Well, I have whatever. well, whatever. Okay.
You don't think Activision would be the sort to make Disney games?
Surprisingly, Dweebs, Activision used to make good games too. Actually, one of my favorite games
I said-
of
I meant
PlayStation 1
Disney
was
games.
Vigilante 8.
Disney
made-
games, I meant.
Okay,
Oh.
so basically I put the baby bird back in its nest and I got the bird spirit.
Don't tell me you can glide like Bobsy.
No, no. You are the spirit of the bird. Find more feathers to take long falls without getting hurt. So basically it's a
Oh.
parachute.
Okay.
A magical parachute. So basically it depends on how many feathers I have. Like for example. Okay, so I got 2 feathers now. Let's try jumping.
Okay.
Okay, see? You can see that I have 2 feathers right there.
Oh. Good.
Okay, so let's try jumping off of here. Why not? Okay, that's one. Every time it does that circle thing, it's 1 feather that's being used. And... boom. So yeah. For really long falls, you really need to have at the very least 2 feathers.
So you can actually die in this game.
You can, but it's... unless you fall off a pit or be killed by a guard in the... third level. Like, you have infinite... And even if you die, you have infinite lives. So you can just restart over and over.
Wait, the small skunk can jump into the water and
It's a
survive.
Raccoon.
Dweebs.
It's a
Wait,
raccoon.
so
That's-
the raccoon can jump into the water and survive, but when Pocahontas touches it, she dies.
No, she can swim, Dips. We've been swimming throughout this entire level.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
even the games. I can't remember much of the game when I'm watching it right now.
Because you don't pay
Everything-
attention to it.
Everything Pocahontas related goes in one of my ears and out the other.
Exactly. Don't worry, Dwebs. It's because
It's visible.
that's what happens with blandness. Anyway, let's run.
We...
Da, 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 da.
Darn it, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Okay, if I'm gonna also give some credit, like all of Virgin Interactive's Disney games, the music remixing is very good. This is a very good 16-bit rendition of Colors of the Wind.
Yeah, but it's looping a bit terribly.
Yeah. Okay, so I fell too hard from a height and I got hurt and I lost 1 feather. Those feathers were my life bar, shall we say. And the only way to get... Okay, I was planning on Shiro to voice Pocahontas, but I guess I'll have to do it. Father! Okay, Dwebs, you be Powhatan.
Wingapo, daughter.
Wingapo is how they say hi in Pocahontas' tribe and shit. In case you don't know.
Come, we have much to discuss.
Exactly. Basically, Powhatan is kind of a dick, so I thought he would be perfect for Dwebs, so...
Yeah. So wait, 1 minute you're typecasting me as girls, now you're typecasting me as dicks.
Well, Dwebs, it's your specialty, isn't it?
Oh, Dweebs, wait until we get to Scene in Final Fantasy
Okay,
VII.
this is actually some-
is your character.
Okay, I have to say, this is some pretty brilliant animation for Mega Drive standards. I mean, come on, this looks fantastic, I have to say.
Yeah. This looks like at least like 20th frame per second.
There is a
I mean,
stranger. There is a stranger in the land. Use your animal powers to find a path through the forest and meet the visitor. So yeah.
What are you, fucking Chief Thunder? Come on!
Let's start Metal Gear music.
Okay, so let's see what.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so let's see what Powhatan wants. So and this is just around the river bend. Also a song from the movie. Anyway, yeah. Basically, we're going to listen in the conversation using Miko. It's around the river bend. Okay, so let's listen. Okay, Dodge, you're up.
Okay, hang on. My daughter, I have exciting news. Kokum has asked for your hand in marriage.
Yep, just like in the movie. Makes sense. Click the start button, Pedro. Thank you.
Pedro the past.
But
I am,
father, I'm a Disney princess. I never want to get married to anyone my father wants me to
Yeah,
marry.
she dreams about more.
Kokum is a fierce warrior and a strong leader.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But he also has all the personality of a fucking bagel. But I feel my dream leading me down another path. Yeah, that's right. She won't get married to Kokum because she doesn't feel. She wants to know the meaning of her dream and shit. Just
can't take them if I recall.
Yeah, that's right. She may as well marry the raccoon or something.
all right. So let's and boom, we're back. In order to break through that piece of cloth right there, we have to put the plate in there.
Pottery.
Yeah.
Looks like a cop to me.
Okay, so the cutscene is done. So now we have to meet, as the game told us, you have to go meet the visitor. However, we'll do that in the next part. Just gonna run back to where Miko is. All right, everybody. See you in the next part where we meet John Smith.
See ya.
See ya.